Yung dati, kasi wala akong pera nun eh. Tinatamad na akong mag-aral. Sumama ako sa kuya ko dyan sa Divisoria. Nagtrabaho kami and wala, nag-ipon lang ako nun. Wala, umiyak ako nun first day kasi ganito pala kahirap yung buhay na ano, kaya maaga akong namulat. And umuwi ako nun. Nagpahinga muna ako nun eh. Sabay, yun, nag-ML ako. Sabay, nawalan ako ng pera. Ang pangit na ng cellphone ko. Eh, wala nang pera si mama. Ako, pumasok ko sa construction nun. Yung nagde-deliver kami ng semento and mga hollow blocks. Kada araw na nagde-deliver kami 4,000 na hollow blocks. Minamano-mano lang namin. And ayun, nag-ipon lang ako ng 20K. Ano ata yun, 4 months o 3 months. Yan, nag-ipon lang ako. Sabay, bumili ako ng cellphone panlaro. Tumigil ako sa trabaho and tinuloy ko yung pag-ML ko.
At kung babalikan mo yung old self mo, ayan, nakatingin ka sa camera, anong mensahe mo sa kanya?
Salamat kasi kinaya mo.
Side of Twisted Minds is jungle, and that is what stopped MP the King from continuing the turtle. Is MP gonna fight?
Chaknu and 3mar asserting themselves. RWM by Lansu, swiping away. ZAIDA going at the turtle.
Oh.
Owl made it here, but look at Benny helping ZAIDA secure that turtle. And Benny's still wailing away. Already used that Valkyrie's descent. Crimson Beacon by Sean backing off. 3mar on Lansu. Lansu 1-3. 3mar flickers back. Shadow tail by ZAIDA. Drawing first blood. Force the issue. Deep into the purple. Going in with a rapid sandstorm. Lansu on him. Flicker, final slash. No one home. Down goes 3mar. That's enough damage. Vengeance. Shadow kill on the 4. Unable to distribute it as Lansu catches all of it. And a big slam by Sean. Down goes Belay. ZAIDA gets taken down by Owl. It's a double. Chaknu taken by MP. 4 for 1. Lead out. Catches that deadly magic. Here comes Sean looking for that choke. And flickers out.
Okay, he flickers out. Sean also just fell. Oh!
Dear
Under the
Lord! Blazing the web by Owl, trying to protect himself, waiting for his allies. In comes ZAIDA. Shadow kill! Trying to take him down! ZAIDA with a shutdown! And that's a trade. 2 for 1, big one. Valkyrie's descent, in comes Bede. Swiping away, and he catches the deadly magics. Looking for it. Crimson Beacon by Sean. Not enough damage. Bede's wailing away, looking for that hit. And in comes Owl. No, ult's here. And Bede blazing the wet to your face. Traded out for Lansu. Lansu, that is double kill for ZAIDA. Man is collecting stacks. And here comes TNC. Collapsing on a twist. They back up. There's the flicker. Lansu with the Void Crystal taking down Sean. And Al gets next. 3mar. Serving up a kill. Kaloy the only survivor.
Yeah.
They need it.
It worked out well.
20 seconds on the clock. They're going for the turtle. Kaloy just sweeping these brushes. Benny Cutie on him. Lord here at a third of its health. Chaknu and 3mar checking range. ZAIDA holding on to that shadow and shadow kill. Kaloy playing footsies. Attack. Another final slash. They fight the Mamba. Chaknu's falling. Shadow kill. Fights Kaloy. Down goes 1. And the retribution is good. ZAIDA licks the blood of the Lord off his blade. But Sean shuts him down. Gets the double. Now Benny wailing away. Gets taken down by Sean. One more time as Owl gets taken down. Huge. 3 for 3. But the Lord goes to Twisted.
Seconds. Speaking up.
Final slash on the 3mar. 3mar about to get choked up. And rhymes through it.
Counterpunch.
RWM. This TNC finds one. Sean forcing that Crimson Beacon. Shadow kill early. Pull on to by ZAIDA. And for in a while. It might be an orange taken. The back line. Oh, firing away at Chaknu. Quick sand guard. No.
Because they still don't have a tower taken down in mid.
This
or
is
anywhere.
tough for Owl. He does not have a flicker. So if he gets jumped on, he's dead. The blitz by Twisted. Who's going to take it? In comes the retribution. And the raging sandstorm. Crimson Beacon already used up. RWM defensively used. Trying to keep Kaloy down. Kaloy might have to face the wrath of TNC.
To him, and so that's the plan.
That's what they've done so much.
That's what they've done so many times.
Oh, final slash on to ZAIDA. How did that happen? Massive loss for Twisted. Caused by Twisted on TNC. No retry.
The Admiral stepping up for Twisted, but the map controlling Benny!
Benny catches Owl. Owl with the answer, the blazing the wet and the wind champ. And Chaknu gets an immortality pop up to him by Lansu, trying to repair the situation as Kaloy dashes on through, dancing around. Down goes Chaknu. Sean finds him. Lansu falls. The Admiral gets a double. It's just 3 more left. Ships ahoy as they sail forth.
A lot of respawn timers. 3mar trying to get away from MP.
Oh, 3mar.
Minion waves in mid and they're trying to push. They're going for the
He
end.
cannot clear fast enough. ZAIDA is the next best defender. He's spawning after Twisted breaks through that.
If he wants to try to set this up and force a fight into the base, and they're going to go just for it.
Twisted are in. That turret down bottom is going to fall. The choke up on the one. 3mar gets the immortality pop. RWM dropped in by Lansu. And 3mar has to get on out of there. Lord getting taken care of. In comes Chaknu with a raging sandstorm. And a massive final slash. Bay! Dashing on out. It's not enough for him. A shot gets another stack. He is godlike. And in comes ZAIDA. Shadow kill on the 4. They're juggling him. They're juggling him. And now they have another wave down bottom. This is getting really difficult for TNC to defend.
They're so low. They're so low. They're going to have to fight it out.
Oh no, could have been a punish as Lansu gets the immortality pop.
Oh, again!
Flicker repositioning. Down goes Lansu. And Twisted Minds are relentless. They trade off of Lansu. His flicker.
Yeah.
I think there was an attempt to engage.
To try to make something happen.
Or single-handedly. Oh, my Lord, Owl here. Answer to the blazing duet. Wind check off the shadow kill.
The juke.
And massive range by ZAIDA. And he's still buying time. He's going 2v1.
They're still going.
They need to defend in mid, and ZAIDA here gets taken down by the duo. The tag team up top. They're one man down for the defense. The RWM by Lansu swiping away at the minions and at the waves and at the Lord. And they're trying their darndest. They need all their members, but fortunately they lost ZAIDA. Now goes 3mar. 3 defenders left. Twisted Minds, they know that the win is just around the corner. Benny Cutie gets outranged and hit with a vengeance. The double for Sean. Twisted Minds take game 1. Oh, down, looking for an engage. Does not go for it. Chaknu going for the snapshot. And oh my God, the full collapse coming in. FP falls in the shadow gale by ZAIDA, scoring him a double. Down goes Lansu, and Chaknu finds another as Kaloy falls. 3 for 1. Massive win for the Phoenix Army.
The Chaknu even able to stop. They're not necessarily freezing Lansu out of a lot of things, but it's stopping the Admiral from being a part of the game.
Oh.
Thought he was going to deadly magic that.
And look at this, the punish from TNC. Shadow kill on the Kaloy. Twist was
Alice is gonna have to play a little bit safer. For now, though, they have to keep this up.
shadow kill by ZAIDA. RWM put up by Sean. Final slash. Take it 3mar down. That's where they find that extra source of damage on tier 1 in mid. And another choke up on Owl. His second death. This game goes over to Benny again.
2 items. He's only up to the lantern. He needs glaive. He needs crystal, man.
Oh, Chaknu running through 3.
3mar!
And they answer back with a massive attempt on that throne. And he's still going up. The choke by Lansu. The reposition. MP the King already fallen. Golden Hour. Chaknu running around like Quicksilver from X-Men Apocalypse. And they do fight Sean. Serving up a kill to Lansu. More stacks, baby. 2 for free.
Waves, they jump in 3mar, but it's only Kaloy.
That's not worth it, the Throne of Ruin. I think Twisted Minds are just timing out TNC. And they're forcing a response from 3mar, gleaming out. And there's a retribution by ZAIDA, having that Lord wear a TNC jersey for the fourth time in the game. And they get Lansu, and in comes all of them. Throne of Ruin, Golden Hour, Lansu caught inside of it, and TNC are gonna take out the Admiral, but he's still alive!
He's alive!
Lansu with a Crimson Beacon to the left of your screen, and Kaloy, quick send guard, catching a lot of those. Shadow held, and MP takes down Lansu. Lansu falls to Benny! 3 defenders, out, fire away, but he cannot stop the dangerous 3mar, and TNC are circling around the base. 2 defenders left for Twisted. Massive wave at the bottom, massive wave in mid. We're holding it down. MP the King has a retribution. Still so close to the orange. It's Kaloy coming in. Quick sand guard. Still keeping himself up top and ready. And that's it. Flicker by Chaknu coming in. Not a pressure on MP the King. MP drops on ZAIDA. Twisted Minds with the counter engage, punishing TNC, and they're still going. Chaknu finds Kaloy. MP, he's gonna force counter across the river here. MP with a hack. Space escape. Plus, the
Are trying to hit level 4.
MP is a full level up. He has the retribution superiority advantage. RWM by Sean. MP the King with the retribution. Throne of Ruin. Chaploy. Cactus 2. 3mar. Helping Lansu get the choke up. That is the quick sand guard still holding on to by Kaloy. Snapping away with a scimitar as Chaknu gets taken down. Down goes 3mar as well. ZAIDA with a revenge kill onto Kaloy. And he's wailing away with that sever. Dashing through with the surge. Lansu with a choke down. ZAIDA with a shutdown. Gets a double. goal, and he is going to get taken down here. Another
no.
shot! Triple kill by ZAIDA!
Game.
Oh! A Throne of Ruin. We just caught the tail end of that fight. Sean barely alive. Lansu still up. Another surge of life clutch moment for the Mamba, keeping his mid laner up.
They're just going to fight for the turtle.
Okay, 3-Mar repositions. Gleams on closer to Twisted Minds. And he's setting up. There's a Shabloim. Throne of Ruin, but still Eternal scored by Twisted. Chakru finds one. Sean falls. Didn't even get the flicker away as 3-Mar gleams once more closer to Twisted Minds. TNC are calling the shots.
If not the turtle win, out by the Deadly Magic earlier. Oh, also Kaloy did a good job of zoning out ZAIDA.
Oh, here comes the rest of the Phoenix Army. Tsunami Slam on the Kaloy. Last
They've got everything they need. They're going to actually rotate down too. You see both roamers making their way for the fight. Whoa!
RWM. Lansu gets a lot of damage on him after Deadly Magic traded out more with Sean.
Kaloy.
And in comes the rest of them. Kaloy going to hunt. He finds ZAIDA. Oh, that is the Raging Sandstorm closing off the exit as ZAIDA falls. That's a shutdown. 2 for 1 the trade. Twisted Minds.
Trinity for Owl as he takes down tier 1. Look at them put the pressure on ZAIDA now.
Oh, Deadly Magic's on a ZAIDA. Didn't even stand a chance.
See, another death, and they're just trying to equalize.
Sean with the real world manipulation. 3-Mar right on his face. The rest of TNC trying to make their entrance into the Starfield and looking for it. No one over. The Shabloim. Throne of Ruin to nothing as Kaloy picks Sandbars underneath. Tsunami Slam. Chakra flickers back. Defensively, 3-Mar gleams on out.
Lansu.
And Sean gets that.
Coming into this game and saying that, you know, it was pretty strong. Well, the way that Twist has been playing, whoa, there's a setup again.
Tsunami Slam onto Kaloy. Free pickoff. RWM, the answer. Suddenly Twisted back. Twisted snaps back. Down goes Chakra. 3-Mar gonna be up next. 3 down for free. It's all just for Kaloy. You
Should be able to get a base turret here. Owl's going to work on it. RWM
and
dropped down.
comes the 3-Mar to answer the real world manipulation. Down goes the turret. Shabloim. There's the Throne of Ruin. They pay the price of Kaloy for the inhibitor.
Twisted knows this too. Oh, Kaloy.
Oh, if
Some
ZAIDA
good
steals
damage.
this, crazy.
ZAIDA's got to be able to steal this.
Chakra
Jumps in.
coming in. RWM. MP the key secures. There's a retribution. Massive Throne of Ruin taking down Kaloy. ZAIDA very low. Sean keeping at bay. Lansu gets taken down.
Lansu!
In the pit. Lansu with the Infernal Pursuit after Infernal Pursuit. And they trade out gold laners.
Oh,
and
God.
Bang! Gets taken down by MP. 4 for 2. And it's just ZAIDA left.
The Admiral leading the charge, Twisted, after a massive win down bottom. Now look to win in Game 3.
The minds in the arena knows it's endable. ZAIDA defending the inevitable. Twisted Minds on the base with a Lord in tow. 6,000 gold up. Twisted Minds take the series 2-1.
What a massive miscalculation, capitalized on by the Minds. You saw the tides shift instantly. After that loss in bot, Twisted took control. Twisted took the series.
Twisted Minds are going to feel good about that one. They went back with the Harley, but this time a bit different with the XP lane. Lansu again coming through as the Admiral and just as a team to make things happen. And again, questionable on some of the decisions there from TNC. I don't know what happened in that last team fight.